Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jelena, and on my channel I touch on biblical teachings, Christian maturity, godly living, and a little bit of my lifestyle in the in-between. So for this video, I thought that it would be kind of fun and cute to showcase me and my husband's married Sunday reset. Since it's a new month of December, we're about to enter a new year, we thought that it'd be really realistic to just sit down and showcase what we do on Sundays when it comes to the end of the month. So if you are looking to understand what it looks like with being married as a Christian couple, or you just recently got engaged, congratulations, or you're currently married and you're just wanting to have a better dynamic of your Sundays, or what that could potentially look like for you, or you just want to enjoy the cozy vibes with me, watch the video to the end. I do think that this will sprinkle a little bit of encouragement into your own life. Our Sunday resets aren't always this calm. I want to mention that. Some weeks we're running errands, we're grocery shopping, we're budgeting at a coffee shop, we're taking naps that we didn't plan, or we're eating at Michael's parents' house. But today we wanted to sit down and we wanted to plan the month of December while also entering into the new year and what that looks like with aligning our hearts together with that. If you've been a part of this channel for a little bit and you've forgotten a little bit of my backstory or what's currently happened in the back end, me and Michael have been homeowners for a little bit over a year now, and we're married for a year as well. And if there's one thing that I've learned with my husband, that marriage isn't to be grown by accident. You have to water it. You have to communicate. You have to check in with each other. So that's why we're sitting down and planning out our month of December, our goals, our date nights, any important dates, what work looks like, gym, finances, budgeting, and so many other things that God is leading us into. For this month, we're trying something new. If you follow me on Instagram, we are doing 15 days at a time, and it's a workout challenge in a series that me and my husband have created together. It's basically 15 sticky notes, 15 workouts, 15 small yeses towards becoming who God has called us to be. Not a year at a time, not a month at a time, just 15 days of choosing discipline over feelings. And each month that resets. And so when putting these sticky notes on the wall, we are not only reassuring ourselves that, hey, we're wanting to hold each other accountable, we're wanting to focus on our goals, but we want to also achieve those goals. And what better way is it to always see it every single day and be reminded like, hey, I got to get in the gym 15 days this month, but doing that consecutively over the next year so that not only can I achieve my goals, which is to lose about 65 to 70-ish pounds, but also so that my husband can achieve his own physical goals as well. One thing I found so vital in our marriage is making sure that we take the time to get clear on what it is that we're wanting to pursue in either the next week or the next month or even the next year. Doing it together holds a sense of accountability. It holds that sense of security in knowing that you both are on the same page. How can I support you? How can you support me? What is it that you need my help on? What can I help you on? And I think that that dynamic is just so healthy, to just be there for each other, to not just let the days go by, a month go by, and you're planning your day as it starts, but to have already the day set out months in advance, weeks in advance, days in advance. And so I encourage you, even if you want to do this with a friend, even if you want to do this with your current courting or whatever it is that you're doing in your life, I definitely encourage it is to just plan out your weeks on Sundays. Sit down at a coffee shop, sit down with a friend, sit down with your spouse, sit down with whoever that you want to include in holding you accountable, and getting clear on what it is that you're wanting to achieve, what's important to you, chores, budgeting, finances, all those things. It's so important to prioritize that. So after we do a little bit of our planning for the month of December into the new year, I gotta feed the cats. And so I'm feeding the children, the cats, because even if I'm 5 minutes late, they act like they pay rent. So love to take care of them. I like to set up a little cute little thing for them to eat, make sure that they have clean water, etc. If you have pets, you know how that goes. One thing about us having cats is that it has taught us discipline, taking them to the vet, making sure that they get their baths, that they're fed, that their food is stocked, that the place is clean, that we're investing into toys. Even though they may not be kids, it has taught us little lessons on what to look for when it is actually time to prepare for that. While I cleaned up the kitchen, Michael got started on dinner, and that's our rhythm. I clean, he cooks. 10 out of 10 marriage hack. Keeps the peace and the food tasting good. I don't mind cooking, okay? But my husband can cook better than me, and I will give him his flowers on that every single time. There has been some dishes that I whipped up, but at the end of the day, I know my husband, he loves to cook. That's one of his things that he loves to do, and I love to clean. It helps me mentally. As a woman, you could probably vouch for me on this, but when the space is dirty, your mental feels like it, and when the space is clean, your mental feels clean. And so I gotta make sure our place stays clean, and he gotta make sure the belly stay fed. I also want to add finding a healthy dynamic that works for you when it comes to not only yourself, but also when in your marriage or if you're engaged. Like, consider, like, are you a person who likes to do both? Do you prefer your spouse cooking while you clean? Do you want to clean while they cook? Like, finding that dynamic and that balance really helps to be a better team player with your husband or your wife. And I just found that so important when prioritizing each other and what our skill set is best at. One thing about my husband, when he cooks, he cooks. Tonight he made rice with thinly sliced beef, tomatoes, and cilantro. Simple, cozy, and perfect for a Sunday night. Before we ate, we pray, because in this house, God stays first. Always, always, always pray with your husband. We like to pray when we are setting our Sunday meetings. We like to pray when we are sitting down with our finances. We like to pray when we are about to eat a meal. We like to pray before we sleep. We like to pray when we're leaving for work. Pray with your spouse. It is so important to put God first. Make sure that he stays first, especially in your marriage. During this time frame, me and Michael, usually after we eat, we like to play on our Switch that I just got him for his birthday, or we'll even sit, we'll talk about our days, we'll talk about things that are on our hearts, on our minds, and normally we just like to sit with each other and just spend quality time with each other after we eat dinner. After our dinner and our quality time, it's time for my Sunday self-care routine. One thing I love to do on Sundays is go full ham with showing myself love and my self-care. So I rolled my hair with my flexi rods, I threw on my shower cap, and I started the shower. One thing that I truly appreciate about my husband is when I need time to myself or when I need to prioritize myself, he'll take care of the rest. And so he's cleaning the rest of the kitchen while I prepare for my self-care. And I have to show y'all this because this has become a non-negotiable in my shower routine. This video is sponsored by Glitskin, and I've been using their women's electric shaver, my pink waterproof favorite. It's fully waterproof, super gentle on the skin. It's perfect for shaving in the shower without irritation. And honestly, with how busy life gets, these moments are my me time. Their electric shaver helps me slow down, it resets, and it takes care of myself. Self-care is so important, especially when you're balancing marriage, work, and everything in between, and just trying to be disciplined. I always try to do deep self-care routine on Sundays, even if that's cleaning the house, even if that's making sure that I take longer showers, I use my scrub, I oil my body, I do all these things that help me feel good, because at the end of the day, after Sunday, we're back to work, we're back to the 8 to 5, we're back to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the flow of life kind of getting a little bit more busier, and so putting myself first before all that. I sometimes get my hair done on Sundays, I get my nails done on Saturdays, so I'm already filled up by putting myself first in that area. This is the cherry on top by making sure I take a longer time to just decompress and show love to myself. After my shower, I went in with the Bioma and Rhode, my two favorites for my barrier repair, because the winter dryness has been fighting me personally. Then I brushed my teeth, I wrapped my hair, and I got ready to wind down. Our favorite part of the night is when everything finally gets quiet and we just sit with God together. Marriage is honestly truly beautiful, y'all, but it's even more beautiful when Christ is at the center. We prayed, we did our Bible study, we talked about the week, we thanked God for everything He's been doing in our lives, and we've gotten to just really decompress and prepare for the beginning not only of December, but for the next week. As newlyweds, as new homeowners, we are always still learning, we're still growing, we're still becoming better for each other. But nights like this remind me why marriage is worth it. The work, the grace, the patience, the choosing each other over and over again. So whether you're dating, you're single, you're married, I hope this video inspires you to slow down, to build rhythms that help your soul breathe, to create a home that feels safe, peaceful, and full of God's presence. And if you're married, remember it's the little things. It's the planning, the praying, the laughing, the working together as a team. Those little things make the big things feel lighter. Thank you so much, you all, for spending Sunday with us. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.